Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Tonight's episode of Deep Fried ask what we find to be a very important question. Dave Rubin, dumbest man in America or the world? Find out now.
Deep Fried.
I don't like it.
It was a homophobic episode.
Yeah. This man, Scotty, is a homosexual. How dare you attack him?
Well, the episode has nothing to do with his gender identity or sexual orientation or anything like that, TJ.
That's what they
care
all
about
say.
That.
That's what they all say.
That's what they all say.
Nice cover for your blatant
right. You guys are right.
homophobia.
It's blatant homophobia. I'm sorry. I'm up to it. Fuck. You guys caught me. I mean, you guys can walk out now if you want, but I hope you don't.
So Dave Rubin is the only one of these like really super mainstream conservative pundit people that I met. I guess I didn't really meet him, but he was on our old show.
Yeah, he was.
And I thought he was like pretty much like the most insufferable guest other than the ones that were openly antagonistic. Like of the ones that we were maintaining a veneer of friendliness with, he was probably the most douchey.
Yeah, and he was like, I've got to go. I've really got to go.
And like we got to the end of all like the prepared questions, which I didn't even want to interview the guy, but like it's like we have to interview him. He said he'll be interviewed or whatever. I get to the end of the interview questions, like, well, that's the end of our questions. Is there anything you'd like to add? He's like, oh, pretty weird for me to ask the questions then answer myself, but okay. I'm like, all right, I hate you like a fuck. I hope you get hit by a truck.
Yeah, no, he was insufferable. Paul, were you there for that one?
Yeah, Paul, were you there when Dave Rubin was on?
No,
you're lucky.
I think after the Milo episode, anytime somebody important came on, I was sequestered.
That's exactly
away.
why you should have been on that motherfucker. That was bad instincts.
Yeah, we were wrong.
Because you could have. I wish you would have been on there to make fun of that guy.
Yeah, that'd been great. So if you don't know, David Joshua Rubin, born June 26, 1976, is an American political commentator. I mean, I guess ostensibly. YouTube personality, that for sure, and talk show host. He is the creator and host of the Rubin Report, a political talk show on YouTube and the network Blaze TV. By the way, in Blaze ads, he's not even featured. Launched in 2013, his show was originally part of TYT network until he left in 2015, in part due to widening ideological differences. And he did a bunch of other shit. Who cares, though? Rubin is generally described as a conservative or libertarian. Rubin has described himself as a classical liberal. You don't know what that is. A classical liberal is a political ideology.
Wait, Scotty.
Yes. Oh, yes, TJ.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm a classical liberal.
You might think, based on my point of view, that I am some kind of conservative, but nay, sir. I stand before you a classical liberal.
Classical.
If you literally go to the Wikipedia article, which I did, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to I don't even want to, but I'm going to go read about this. And he is a fucking conservative by any stripe. Is a political ideology and branch of liberalism that advocates free market civil liberties under the rule of law with the emphasis on minarchism, economic freedom, and cultural liberalism. It was developed in the early 19th century, building on the ideas of from the previous century as a response to urbanization and to the Industrial Revolution in Europe and North America.
So it's basically conservatives who, for whatever reason, don't want to be called conservatives. They gravitate towards this weird label.
Yeah.
I am a classical liberal.
I encourage anyone to go read about that further, and you'll understand why Dave Rubin is not really liberal in any fucking way. So I was going to do that dumb point today, but I bailed on that. So fuck that. Okay. I have to read some to you guys. Dave Rubin did stand up, so we're going to watch Dave Rubin stand up.
I always forget he did that.
Okay. But I have to say this. In the course of doing this show, I have never truly or sincerely apologized to the audience. I sincerely apologize for what you're about to see. Truly, I do.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. And that's coming from me. And I'm a horrible troll piece of shit. And I'm sorry. It's that bad.
It's all right. Forgot that I'm good at this. You're straight. You have a lot of gay friends. You're gay. Hold on. Gay. All gay. You're with me, right? Yeah. Are you gay? Yeah, I'm on the gay. Gay? How are we feeling? Is anyone gay here? So we have that was a very tepid straight. So we have a lot of gays. Are we very gay? What? I am gay. I am gay. I think you're gay.
I'm starting to sense a pattern in his stand-up.
Are you gay?
Gay, 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 gay. Are you gay? Am I gay? Are we all gay? Who's gay up in here? How many gays we got? So we're pretty gay. We got a little gay.
If you're gay, raise your hand on your dick. There you go. You, come here. Come suck my dick. We're gay. You're gay? Come here. Come here. Suck the dick. Oh, you want me to suck your dick? Later. We'll have to do that after. I need to talk.
You guys are going to laugh. Look, the laughs are going to keep coming.
Hey. You're... Am I right? No? Good. Do we have any Mormons?
The fat guy in the audience is more funny.
Yeah, the fat guy is funnier. Just from being fat, too.
Just like, no, this sucks.
No Mormons here tonight?
Any Mormons here? Any gays?
Mormons?
Any gay Mormons?
Any Mormons in the crowd?
You got any Mormons in here? Maybe some gays?
Any Amish here? Are there any Amish in the audience tonight?
Any rapists here? Any murderers? Have you murdered someone, sir? Yes, you're a murderer? Okay.
It's funny that no comedian has ever used this method as filler. He's it's almost like he's looking at the crowd and involving them in the act and riffing on the way that they look and what they are. I've never seen a comedian use this tactic before.
I wonder if this, like, because this is cut up, I wonder if, because, like, yeah, this can be done well. But, like...
it doesn't seem like it's being done well.
It seems like he's just like, you're gay? Okay, you're gay.
Yeah, you're gay.
Like, yeah. But this is being cut up, so maybe, like, they've cut out all the jokes, and that's why it's this bad?
Okay.
Maybe.
Just keep watching.
Do we have any Mormons, by the way? I thought we promoted heavily in Utah, so... Any Mormons? Do we have any Mormons besides we got one straight woman here, everyone else gay, proud, and not that into it. Okay. Very.
Man.
Dude, just bombing the, like,
this is what happens when you fucking base your whole act off, like, I'm going to do, like, this real audience interaction thing, but the audience is just like...
Yeah, we didn't come here to provide the comedy, you fuck. Like, we paid money, hey, so... You're supposed to tell the jokes, man.
Nah, the audience.
Good. So is this your lady right here? Are you in a lady mode? Do you go in modes? I'm always wondering about the bisexuals. No.
No.
So you don't...
No.
I'm just going to make people uncomfortable in my audience for half an hour.
So, like, as a bisexual, you go in modes?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'd imagine that I would have, like, a response to that since I put that forth, so let's see.
Lesbians giving other lesbians flowers.
No, nothing.
Have you ever heard anything more beautiful than that?
I'll just skip ahead, TJ.
How
this
the
is
fuck?
literally like...
I'm sorry. No, the universe is not fair. If this guy is the level of success that he is, then I should be a fucking quadrillionaire. Like, I'm sorry. This fucking sucks. This is so bad. It's not even comedy. He's not even doing jokes. He's just like literally just standing up there and asking the questions of the audience and then having nothing clever to say when they give him answers.
Just pick a random point, TJ. Let's see if it gets any better.
It doesn't.
It's going to get better, TJ. Right.
Not funny per se, but a political statement.
Not funny, right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you guys hurting? Are the gay? I feel like the gays aren't hurt as much by the economy. Are you guys? Am I right about that? I've never heard any of my gay friends like, I don't have money to go out tonight. I can't do it. My straight friends haven't been out since Bush became president, basically. How you guys doing? I didn't.
Man, stand-up fucking tragedy. Can we what is that?
Why do you think I apologize to people, TJ? Because there's just nothing here. Like, I've never seen, like, besides just total open mic night, amateur hour. But even those people seem to try to tell jokes. I even looked. I looked for comparison. I'm like, let me look at like worst stand-up online, and it was like, yeah, that's pretty bad. But it seems like they're trying to tell a joke or something, just not funny. But dude, I don't know what this is.
If I showed up at one of these shows, I'd go straight to whoever owned the club that I was in, that I paid money to sit in, and I'd demand my cut of the fucking pay.
Labor solidarity. Come on, pay up, bitch.
That's a sign, don't you think? Okay, we'll edit laughter in there.
So, why don't you tell me?
Television people.
I'm not here. Like he thinks people come to the comedy shows to have like an audience interaction fucking thing, and that's not why people come to comedy shows.
You better have some like Don Rickles level fucking shit to throw at people if you're gonna do like some kind of audience roast thing.
He's not even roasting them. He's engaging them in an uncomfortable small talk. That's his act is to stand on stage and engage a bunch of quiet, nervously giggling people in unwanted, uncomfortable small talk.
You're so right. So what do you do for a living? Oh, you're a carpenter, eh?
Oh, yeah, so you're bisexual? Is this your girlfriend right here? Do you switch up? Do you get some dick and some pussy or what?
Wow.
Oh, you really don't want to answer that, huh? I guess we'll edit some laughs in there. I don't know. I don't know why this isn't landing.
What? Yeah, like what's the humor?
Yeah, it's not funny. It's missing. Really missing.
What you have a joke about their occupation? You have a joke about their sexuality? You have a joke about any of the fucking shit you're asking?
You have any pimples on your ass right now, sir? Any pimples? Can you drop your drawers and show everybody your ass so I can make fun of it? This guy, I bet, has got a weird looking ass. You like your ass? Do you play with your ass? In the shower, do you scrub your ass like on the outside rim, or do you go like a knuckle or two in to clean the inside of the ass?
Well, you're accidentally becoming funny here.
Oops.
Paul, stop it.
You took it too far into actually like humor territory.
It's uncomfortable though, dude.
But the level of uncomfortability that you brought it to kind of makes it funny. Especially if you actually did that.
So we have some lesbians here. I love lesbians.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like it's just there's nothing to his act.
Lesbians, gays,
I would
gay,
literally,
lesbian.
I would literally
gay,
go to
gay,
the club
lesbian,
owner.
Bisexual.
I'd say I need my appearance fee, and he'd be like, "What are you talking about? You weren't on stage tonight." I was like, "No, but I carried an entire fucking Dave Rubin set, and I want to be paid
because it was heavy."
And it's not important what I did, but
no, it really isn't.
Are you enjoying the sweat? Are you guys? Yeah, I could tell something. You were all looking at me like, that's a lot of sweat. If I lose control of one of my eyes, just a little gel. Yeah, both. One over there. Is everyone? This is going to be like a confessional. Who here has gay people in their family? Who? Let's see. Everyone. Let's prove the genetic. Wow, a lot of people. Who has had sex with those people?
Dude, who told Dave Rubin that he was funny?
Yeah, man.
Was it himself? Was it someone in his life? Because I just don't know how you get up with material this bad or just lack thereof.
I ain't doing it no more, Scotty.
I don't know.
I ain't doing it no more.
I don't
Is Dave Rubin somebody's little grandson or some shit?
I don't know. Is he?
He could be. I don't know. I didn't look into it that far, but I will.
So tomorrow is truly one of the most important days in America in the last 10 years. It's like if we can fix California tomorrow, maybe that is a signal. And everyone in America needs hope right now. And maybe that's the signal. Am I hearing?
This is Dave Rubin saying that it's going to happen. Newsom's going to be recalled. It's going to happen.
You right, though.
Except
you think that
he really doesn't.
On question one, that he could be recalled. You believe that can happen?
I believe it's possible. This is America. Anything can happen. You know, they said Rick couldn't become president, and he became president. Look, are they probably going to do hijinks? Rick is dealing a lot with the voter rolls here. There's all sorts of weird stuff going on. We know that. So it's a one-party state, and it's deeply corrupt. But I believe in the people, and I know people are angry. They're frustrated.
What about all the conservative-controlled states? Are they just one-party states too?
Yeah,
but those are okay.
Yeah, because they play fair.
They play fair.
It's so fucking weird that they would think that they would need to rig an election in California for a Democrat.
They've got to, TJ.
Especially when they have no fucking charismatic Republican replacement. So I don't know what the fuck.
So if you want to get rid of Dave Rubin, there is a way.
There's a way to do it.
If you're like, I do not want to be around Dave Rubin, how do I keep myself Dave Rubin free?
Is this how to do it?
This is how I do it.
Okay.
Oh, one policy that David and I did institute over the last couple of weeks since we've been back is when we're walking Clyde.
I don't know what's going on.
What happened?
What the fuck is going on, TJ?
I don't know. Just give me a second.
That was really fucking strange, bro.
Hey, you guys just disappeared, bro.
All the screens went black, dude.
Every screen I had went black for a second, and then everything's like in different places all of a sudden. So,
whoa,
dude, your fucking computer doesn't want to see Dave Rubin either.
It's in rebellion.
Computer's like, no.
You gotta share screens.
No, does not compute. Do not want. No.
I don't even blame the computer, dude. I don't even blame it.
I don't even know what the fuck happened there, but
yeah, let's just
on we plow.
Yeah.
I will say hello and smile and say how you doing to every single neighbor that is not wearing a mask. But I've decided I'm not saying hello to the mask people anymore.
Well, if you didn't have enough reasons to wear your fucking mask, here's yet another one. Apparently,
he's Rubin repellent, dude.
Is he threatening me with a good time?
Yeah, I guess he is.
I will not greet you if you wear a mask. I got a mask on. Look, Dave, look.
I will not greet you. I will not talk to you. I will not interact with you in any way, shape, or form. It's like, let me just put that the fuck on then.
Dude, you know what we need to do? Come together as a fucking species and build a mask big enough to put on the planet so Dave Rubin will shut up forever. Dude, you can't talk to anybody. The planet's wearing a fucking mask, dude. You can't greet anybody anymore. Thank goodness.
It might help with climate change too. Might reflect some shit off this from the sun.
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of these like billionaires and their space races and stuff, but you know, Elon Musk just sent those people into fucking space. I think he needs to go to Dave Rubin and be like, Dave Rubin, you're gonna be the first conservative political commentator in space.
Interestingly
Send him up there in a
enough,
rocket and blow that motherfucker up.
One of the ones that malfunctions.
Dude, interestingly enough, his comedy is helping with fucking global warming too, because that audience was cold.
yeah, it was.
And the reason for that is what I've realized over the last couple weeks is that the mask people are not friendly as a general rule. And of course, there's always exceptions to the rule. But the mask people I would say hi to, and they just ignore you. They're actually using it as an excuse to never be human anymore. And what I have found is the non-mask people tend to be friendlier and nicer and happier. So that's what I mean about we're just gonna further split into two worlds. And I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Because the world that I'm going to help build and that I'm going to talk about and that you guys are going to be part of is going to be a world that's based on the ideas that we're always talking about here, right? And maybe it feels a little.
We're going to build a conservative utopia.
I would say that I feel the same way about his conservative commentary that I do about his stand-up. It's just like toothless, empty, boring, bland, blasé, unintelligible. I don't even understand what the fuck point he's trying to make.
Deep as a puddle. He's an empty fucking suit, dude. He's just the ultimate right-wing fucking grifter. There's just no real position that comes out of him. You don't hear him talk and go, okay, I get what he's talking about.
You ever meet a person that has like no personality whatsoever? He's that guy. He's just that dude that has no fucking personality. He's bland as fucking bread. I don't know.
Did you just say he was building the world?
Yeah, he's talking about the fucking anti-mask people are going to build their own little fucking utopia or some shit.
Yeah, he said, but the world I'm building here.
Well, listen, he goes on.
This motherfucker couldn't build the world that's over his shoulder that he paid fucking $500 for at a fucking Cracker Barrel or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it looks like fucking. What does that even look like? It looks like, Cracker Barrel has more character than that.
It's just a pretentious ass fucking globe that he bought to put on his fucking thing because he makes it, dude. It makes it seem like he gives a fuck what goes on here. You know what I mean? If you've got a globe, it means that like sometimes Dave Rubin, when he's done fucking recording these videos, he goes and gives the globe a contemplative spin and thinks about all of the different religions and cultures on the planet. And yeah, right.
Thinks about his fucking money. Play this, DJ. Let's play
it's not fun to talk about. But at this point, this gets me back to the beginning. I just don't see a way around it. But that doesn't mean it has to be horrible. I don't want people fighting in the streets. And for those of us that are more freedom focused, it's trickier for us because we can build something good and they're going to still all want a piece of it, right? Where we don't really want, like, they can go build your institutions.
Dude, we've seen your fucking institutional building. I've been to the South, bro. Nobody wants a piece of it. Nothing that you and your gaggle of anti-mask, anti-vax Christian idiots are going to build anything that anybody wants to see.
Utopia.
Plus, it's just a demonstrable fucking fact that red states take more in federal fucking aid than they give in, than they pay in.
I think most of them, right?
The blue states are basically footing the bill for the red states to be a bunch of morons. So yeah, you're the ones who come in for a piece of our shit, you stupid fuck.
You're coming there to beg Dave.
Motherfucker.
Now, let's go to our next one.
I hate this guy.
I mean, these guys are really going to be fucking like jonesing for loudmouth fucking idiots running around and screaming about their rights without a single idea what they're talking about. You know what I mean? And when that happens, they're going to come to us, you know? Hey, it's okay. I think it's okay too, motherfucker. I just think the tourism rates might be a little lower than you might think.
So this one's called the Gay Fetus.
The Gay Fetus.
I mean, these are my names. These are my names.
All right. Gay Fetus. Cool.
Now, when science is able to actually identify the sexuality of a child, and now a Christian conservative, forget Christian conservative, and anyone says I found out that I'm 8 months pregnant and my child is gay, but I don't want a gay child. I should be allowed to have an abortion. The lefty's going to say yes. I don't know. They're going to have to pick. Am I for gay people or am I for abortion? So you have to confront them.
It's really not a difficult thing. It's a woman's right to choose. She can choose for whatever stupid reason she wants, even if I think it's a dumb fuck reason.
I love when grown ass people just descend into these like fantasy versions of what reality is to support their arguments. You know what I mean? It's just like
imagine a world where your sexuality is just known before you're even born.
Yeah,
would someone abort you?
Imagine a world where fucking dumb fucks like Dave Rubin were forcibly gagged and kicked out of the country.
Damn, I wish. That'd be a great society. Someone watches Dave's latest takes or hot takes. It's like, nah, Dave, you're gone. Dave, you're gone.
What the fuck is this?
Your browser is just, whoa, TJ. What
is even happening?
It's like Chrome is what crashed.
Everything is fucking is nuts right now. What is this?
This is
like Chrome is loading in pieces. I don't even know what's happening right now.
Computer, dude, I've had the same computer for like 6 years and it works just fine. What the fuck are you doing over there,
dude? TJ,
I don't know what's happening.
You're gonna have to close Chrome.
I've never seen anything like this in my life. If I close Chrome, I lose all the fucking shit. I can't do it mid-episode.
It's crashed, dude.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It is fucking crashed. Just pull the rest of this one. I know where we're at. Just pull. You have a few things to pull.
All right.
I don't even know what the fuck is going. You're gonna have to close out the application.
Your Dave Rubin shit. I mean, it looks like the other fucking versions of it that are running are fucking fine.
Oh, okay. We'll just launch a new tab then. Just pull from right there. Pull that Twitter one. Pull that, and there's like 2 YouTube clips.
Yeah. Okay. I think your stupid Dave Rubin episode.
Dude, I apologize to the computer now. Like, look, I'm sorry that Dave Rubin had to be processing that, dude. I'm really sorry, computer. Can we just like forget about?
I've never even seen some shit like that in all my fucking life.
I know, dude. Look. That's why I apologize to the audience. I apologize to the computer now as well. I know it's horrendous to have to like host a show like this.
What did you even fucking do?
I don't know, dude. I didn't realize that everyone was going to be so displeased with this. I'm sorry. I mean, even technology is pissed at me right now.
God damn it.
Let's just power through. Man.
All right. Well, here's, I guess, Milo and Dave. You said in your research doc. Here, I'll move it over here.
Dude, Milo
was the harbinger of Dave.
Yeah.
And then I have this weird sympathy when people like you sometimes step over a line. I'm like, well, it's the only way to ever get anything done. It may not be my tactic. And I sort of saw this with Milo years ago. It was like, I can understand his over-the-top ridiculousness because he's sort of blowing things up so that maybe someone a little calmer like me could come in and try to reason.
I just love the insertion of it's like, look, Milo had to be the pioneer, but the guy to actually with the real vision to get things done, me.
He really laid the track for me. Dave Rubin.
When I look at all these other people that have been, bigger personalities than me, what I realize is that, sometimes they were needed to pave the golden path of Dave Rubin.
We build things, and it's just we all operate.
Wow! Look at the dude sitting across from him trying to suppress a laugh. That was my favorite part of that.
Yeah, I know.
Dude sitting across from him's like,
Yeah, he's just like,
oh yeah, Dave. Yeah, every thinker that has preceded you was laying the fucking foundation for the building known as Dave Rubin and the Rubin Report. You're right, bro.
Well, yeah, and the issue is a lot.
Well, yeah. Let me just gloss over that part.
I guess it's your show, so yeah.
Hey guys, David versus Goliath.
Yeah.
Look, his name is Dave. Just saying. Just saying.
Who knew?
Yeah, I mean I know it's
For here, but dare I do you like the biblical analogies? I'll do one here. There was David.
Oh, Glenn Beck is there.
Well, they're all part of Blaze TV.
Oh, right.
Versus Goliath, and I think Dave can take down Google.
No. Play it. Look what he says.
Oh.
No, look what he says. No, go back. You missed it. You missed the best fucking part. It's so ham-fisted.
This Dave. And I
there's
think
any
Dave can take
fucking
down
doubt.
Google. This Dave. And
this Dave right here. You see it? Look, this Dave right here. Like,
bro.
Please burn this book.
Look, there's a reason that we all believe the little guy can beat the big guy. You know why that is? Because David beat Goliath. Why do I rail against YouTube all day when they're censoring me and demonetizing you? It's slightly crazy to do it, but there's a story. David beat Goliath. My name happens to be David, so if David...
I guarantee if you asked Dave Rubin to tell you the entire story of David and Goliath, he'd be fucking...
I don't know.
Fucking empty-headed fuck.
I don't know if I've ever seen somebody with more hilarious delusions of grandeur than Dave Rubin. Every clip is more bombastic and audacious than the last. Now he's David from David and Goliath. Just before this, he's the fucking inheritor of every comedian and political thinker that's followed, that's preceded him. Like, this guy literally sits around. I don't know why he has a husband, because he just jerks himself off all day. You know what I mean? Seems a little redundant.
Maybe Dave could beat Google. I mean, I think we have to come around to realize that looking backward, why do we believe that the little guy can beat the big guy? Why do I always attack Google when
You're
they
not
crush
the
my
fucking
videos?
little guy, Dave Rubin.
Story, David beat Goliath, right? There are time-tested stories that I think have value.
What's that? Is he still allowed to be on Patreon? He probably is, huh?
I guess.
Is it offensive enough for because he had a big ass Patreon back in the day. Let's see how much because he's the little guy. He's claiming. Is he still on? Because he might have. All the conservatives left. So maybe not.
No, he's still on there.
2 patrons, $5. He moved to his own model or something. Or that it says no. That's not him.
Yeah, that's probably not him. That's some live DJ.
Well, whatever. I mean, we all know Dave Rubin is not some fucking little small fucking fry. I mean, he's not taken seriously, but he makes plenty of fucking money.
That actually, this is probably the best way I can answer it. It's a functional version of belief. Some people need a belief that is sort of transcendent and deeply spiritual. David, right? Why am I always attacking Google every time they demonetize me or push one of my videos down?
Why is that?
It's not. Yeah, well, first of all, it sucks, right? It sucks. But why do I do it? No one in their right mind thinks that they can beat Google, but there's an eternal truth there. David beat Goliath.
There's an eternal truth that I'm going to beat Google. An eternal truth.
So it's the eternal truth that the underdog always prevails? Well, if that was true, then they wouldn't be the fucking underdog. The underdog sometimes prevails. And you know what? Your quest against Google, whatever the fuck you're even talking about, is a bunch of bullshit anyway.
It's 100% grifting for more money.
I'm starting to think that Dave Rubin's entire political philosophy was born the day that he watched Rocky. You know what I mean? For the first time. And that's it. He just that's the way he thinks the world works. He's the scrappy little dude that's going to take down the tech giants by sucking their dick at every fucking turn and taking their money. Yeah, but
there's a reason that I believe that Dave can beat Google, and it's because David beat Goliath. Those stories have some meaning over time that will allow us to flourish as human beings. Giant companies.
This is like weird cope shit, right?
Oh yeah, totally. He does this to a lot of people. See, when we do a part 2 of this, because I know there's gonna be a part 2. He's when he gets bitter at people, he just tries to be look, I'm not trying to talk shit on them, but they're a piece of shit.
All right, here's the best fucking shit.
And this is how we ended, dude. You can't top this. I'm what's the ending of this fucking thing going to be? And
no one has ever or will ever pwn Dave Rubin better
than Larry King.
Than old ass Larry King, who decided to take a fucking phone call during an interview.
I mean, it's just the Rubin report. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, come on.
I mean, well, that's what it totally says. It's just like, you're so unimportant that I'm literally just going to take a fucking phone call.
Well, his son's calling him. And what
while
the fuck's
I'm
he
on your
do?
show. Fuck you, Dave Rubin.
Samsung makes it. I visited that company in Korea.
Yeah.
Samsung.
And it's ringing right now.
It is.
I looked at the sign. He's like, I can take it.
Hey, Cannon, where are you?
I just got back to school from our game.
Oh, you didn't have a game today?
You're so unimportant, Dave.
He's so mad, too.
I don't know. If I touch this glass, am I going to take a sip of water? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
funny.
That's good that you took this call. I just happen to be thirsty for
Saturday.
my glass of water.
Look, the thing is, like, he keeps looking at Larry King like he's expecting Larry King to be like, well, hey, son, I'm on the Rubin report right now. I gotta go.
No.
But he just keeps on having a conversation,
no.
not giving a fuck. Dave Rubin's over there pantomime. Well.
How did you do?
How was practice, son?
That's great. That's great, kid.
Scratch, rub the nose. My nose is itchy.
2 for 6 in 7 at-bats with 2 singles and a walk.
Oh, he plays a baseball player.
That's a 333 batting average, Cannon. Well, I'm doing David Rubin's podcast now. I'm on his show, and while talking to you, the audience is watching me talk to you. Oh,
wow.
Cannon, you're a starter, so you could do 10 minutes when you open the refrigerator. Okay.
Sometime
Talk
later.
To you tomorrow. What? What?
What?
No, what?
Dave Rubin just has to sit here and take it. Look at him.
Oh my God! How can you destroy Rubin so easily and so effortlessly?
No, that's 2 pretty good players.
Yeah, they did well this season.
Alex Verdugo
Look at him
is
fidgeting in his
start.
seat, dude.
Yeah, dude. He's trying to maintain this look of like bemused, whimsical, like, oh, Larry, you goof. But it's been going on for like 9 minutes now, and he's like he literally has no instinct other than to just sit there and grin like a fucking ape. Look at him.
Yep. Well, it's because it kind of made sense towards the beginning, like when you think like he's gonna like maybe, but like he's had to maintain that same. Okay,
dude. You know how I would have an ounce of respect for Dave Rubin? I'd have an ounce of respect for him if he was like, all right, you old fucking mummy, get the fuck out of here and I'll finish the show up. Go talk to your banal, boring son about his shitty, non-existent fucking baseball career on your own time. You old fucking dried up husk of a fucking used to be man. Get out of here. You know what I mean? Then I'd be like, yeah, damn, Dave, that's what I'm talking about. No, he just sits there and takes it.
He's a little bitch, dude. He is.
Someone go from the Angels to the Red Sox?
Just very thirsty.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sip my water here.
Okay, Cannon, baby, I love you. Talk to you tomorrow.
Get wrecked, Dave Rubin.
So TJ and audience and everyone else, dumbest man in America or the world?
I mean, he didn't really I guess he's probably not very smart, but he really didn't seem dumb so much as just like unbelievably bland.
If the question was most pathetic,
I think I failed.
Most pathetic and bland and vanilla person in the world, I would.
Well, then I failed. My task has been failed.
Yeah, you need to go find some dumber clips of him.
That was all pretty dumb, so I don't know. Oh, that's it. Bye.
Hi, everyone. It's your old pal Mickey here with a direct order. I mean, an option that you are strongly encouraged to take advantage of. You will click the link below. You will subscribe to the Pessimist Productions Patreon. I mean, if you wanna, wink wink, there's more content there than, well, you could swing a dead toddler at. Exclusive shows, exclusive streams, hours of exclusive content. Why aren't you clicking? Why aren't you subscribing to the Pessimist Productions Patreon? You're making Mickey sad.